Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Shocking first pic of Julie Chrisley after prison release. Chrisley knows best. Reality star Julie Chrisley and her husband Todd are both free after spending more than 2 years in prison. The couple was granted a complete and unconditional pardon by President Trump on Wednesday. After he officially signed the paperwork, both Todd and Julie were released from their separate prisons. Savannah Chrisley has been sharing updates with fans, but Todd and Julie's faces were not shown. Now, a picture has been released of Julie leaving prison, and it's quite shocking. Keep reading to get more details. Julie Chrisley shocking photo released. Julie and Todd Chrisley were finally released from prison on Wednesday evening after President Trump officially signed off on their pardon. The couple was being held in different prisons and had not seen or spoken to each other in more than 2 years. Up until now, there have not been any photos of the two of them that showed their faces. Now, a photo has emerged of Julie leaving prison, and her appearance is quite shocking. The photo shared of Julie reveals her looking completely different than she did when she entered the facility. Fans are used to seeing the Chrisley knows best star with blonde hair and always dressed well. When Julie made her way out and about in Nashville, she was photographed getting into a car. She was smiling from ear to ear. However, she looked very different. Gone was the perfectly cut blonde hair she previously sported. She now had dark brown hair with gray throughout. This was her natural hair color, which fans had never seen. Making up for lost time. The Chrisley knows best couple has a lot of time to make up for. Savannah said, "My parents have not spoken to each other, heard each other's voices, or seen each other in the past 2.5 years. She went on to say, their 29th wedding anniversary was May 25, so we're only a few days out from that. So when they reunite, we're going to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, Christmases, all the things, because we're going to make up for lost time." This was the first time she had been photographed since her shocking release. Savannah has been sharing updates since they got their exciting news from President Trump. Most recently, she shared a photo of her mom and dad finally being reunited. The Instagram story did not show their faces, but showed their legs, and they were sitting in chairs facing one another. No doubt, once Todd and Julie have time alone with their family and with each other, they will speak out. Savannah Chrisley has worked hard to clear her parents' names and get them released from prison. She was their biggest advocate. She finally did it. After over a year behind bars, Chrisley knows best matriarch Julie Chrisley has emerged into the public eye in a way no one saw coming. Fans who followed the high-profile tax evasion scandal thought they were prepared for her return, but nothing could have braced them for this first photo. Snapped by a paparazzo in the early morning haze outside a Tennessee wellness retreat, the image doesn't just say 1,000 words, it practically screams transformation, resilience, and a shocking departure from the image Julie had so carefully cultivated before prison. Gone is the polished blonde housewife wrapped in designer clothes and manicured Southern charm. In her place stands a woman almost unrecognizable, and yet unmistakably Julie. She's seen walking across the gravel path of the retreat's garden area, her hair darker, cropped short in a low-maintenance cut that whispers practicality over glamour. Dressed in simple gray joggers and a plain navy zip-up, there's not a diamond or a flash of gold in sight. Her face is makeup-free, deeply tanned, and subtly lined from a year of stress, and perhaps clarity. But the most shocking detail? She's smiling. It's not a performative reality TV smile. This one is softer, wiser, like someone who's come through the fire, not without scars, but with purpose. The internet reacted within minutes of the photo's release. Is that really Julie Chrisley? She looks like she's been through a spiritual awakening. One fan commented on X, "This is a totally different woman. She looks like someone who's been humbled, in the best way." Another wrote on Reddit, attaching a side-by-side of the prison photo from 2023 and the new retreat snapshot. The first pic, now gone viral, has reignited questions about what Julie's life will look like now that she's back on the outside. While her husband Todd Chrisley remains behind bars until 2032, Julie's release marks a major pivot point in the Chrisley family saga. Insiders say she's already in talks to give her first post-prison interview, and networks are battling over who gets the exclusive. She knows everyone wants answers, a source close to the family dished. But Julie's not rushing back into the spotlight. She's changed. Prison didn't break her. It refined her. She's focused on faith, family, and figuring out what redemption really looks like. Rumors have also swirled about a potential Chrisley Knows redemption-style spin-off, with Savannah Chrisley at the helm and Julie appearing in a limited role. But this time, it wouldn't be about flaunting riches or perfect homes. It would be about rebuilding from the rubble. And from this first photo, it's clear Julie has already started laying the foundation. Her transformation isn't just external. Sources say that during her sentence at the Lexington Federal Prison Camp, Julie threw herself into counseling, prayer groups, and health routines. She reportedly mentored younger inmates, started journaling daily, and even led a Bible study circle nicknamed Julie's Truth Circle. She became the mom of the camp, an insider claimed. At first, people were skeptical, but Julie won them over. She showed up for people, she listened, she changed. That change is written all over her in the new pic. Fans noticed a small cross necklace peeking out beneath her jacket collar, subtle, but intentional. And eagle-eyed followers even spotted what appears to be a new tattoo on her wrist. A delicate 13-5, which many believe is a nod to Hebrews 13-5. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Social media exploded with commentary. Julie's giving Southern woman who has met her maker and came back wiser energy, and I'm here for it. One fan tweeted, "That tattoo? That smile? She's not the same woman who walked into prison. This Julie has a story to tell," another added. But not everyone is cheering. Some critics have slammed the photo release as orchestrated and manipulative. She's trying to do a Martha Stewart, go to prison, come back rebranded as a folk hero. One user scoffed. Nice try. Yet others argue that Julie's visible change speaks volumes beyond PR spin. Even if it is staged, one fan wrote, "It's still powerful. People can grow. People do grow. And maybe this is Julie's redemption arc. Who are we to deny her that?" One thing's for sure, Julie Chrisley's return has reignited the cultural fascination with reality TV royalty and public downfall. But this time, the story isn't about wealth and flash, it's about survival, renewal, and the messy, painful, beautiful work of beginning again. For now, Julie is reportedly staying in a faith-based retreat facility that focuses on post-incarceration reintegration. She's not back in her old mansion, not back in the limelight, and not eager to be. She's in no rush, the family source added. This isn't a comeback, it's a comeback to herself. Meanwhile, Savannah Chrisley has remained silent on the photo leak, but fans are already begging her for a reaction on her podcast, Unlocked. Even Nanny Faye has been suspiciously quiet. Whether Julie decides to rejoin reality TV, write a memoir, or quietly live out her days rebuilding family ties, one thing is certain. Her shocking first post-prison photo has sent a powerful message. She's no longer living behind bars, and she's no longer hiding behind the Chrisley facade. She's back, different, real, and perhaps finally free.